All right, welcome back. It's time for us to get into another conversation. Now, it's Valentine's. Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. Well, you know where with Valentine's, there's a lot of,
Valentining.
yeah, that goes on. But we've been joined this morning to have a conversation about Valentine's and the need to stay safe. The need to not get so carried away that we put ourselves at risk and all of that. The Deputy Executive of the Total Family Health Organization, those who are, should I say, well, she can explain how it is, but how Ebony Condoms comes into the mix.
Yes.
But Demi Priscilla Lechedua is here with us, and she's going to get us into Ebony Condoms.
Good morning,
Debbie,
Good morning.
how
good
are
morning.
you?
Good. And
It's
yourself?
good to have.
Riku?
Oh, really fantastic. It's good to have you here.
Cook yourself.
But you came with a
well,
lot. You
you
came with a
came
lot.
bearing gifts.
You came with gifts.
Yes.
Bearing
Chocolates.
Valentine's gift. Chocolates and condoms, they go together quite well, I think.
You know
Like,
how
this
it-
is nice.
Yeah, I like it.
You got it.
So you get a chocolate, you get a condom.
You get a condom. And,
You get a
and not just
chocolate,
any
you get a
condom,
condom.
a flavored condom.
Oh.
This is strawberry flavor. And this is chocolate. Ebony condom chocolate. It's beautiful. I love it. I love the whole vibe.
And you added some pens to write love notes.
Do you
as well.
understand?
Yes,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Citi's family,
Oh, yeah.
so
Yes.
we're bringing the love.
It's a whole vibe that we've got here. Okay, so obviously we want people to be safe. We're talking about
Yes.
sexual reproductive health during this time of love and beyond. I mean,
Yes,
we
certainly.
emphasize it today, but it's very important. So talk to us about the work you do at Total Family Health.
Oh, I'll be
And,
happy to.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Kokwi, and good morning, David.
Hi.
And everybody else. So Total Family Health Organization, I know it's a mouthful, but TFHO for short. We are a local, as in Ghanaian, non-profit organization, and our focal areas are into health. So any branch of healthcare that you might think of, public health, maternal child health, reproductive health, family planning and contraception, HIV and AIDS, all of it, any health sector that you might think of. And we implement programs across the nation, but specifically our focal areas are on the three former northern regions, that is Northeast, Savannah, and Northern regions. So we really implement most of our work in those focal regions, although we are nationwide. So in short, we are a social marketing non-profit organization, and we want to promote healthy behaviors. Hence my trip here this morning.
Now, you're talking about this, and we're talking about this very freely, you know, on national TV this
Yeah.
lovely morning. But there are a lot of people who shy away from talking about sex, sexual reproductive health, forgetting that it's part of our health and well-being. Why do you think that is? And do you encounter that a lot in the work that you do?
Oh,
on the
we
ground?
do, certainly. I think Ghanaians are culturally predisposed, as it were, to shy away from certain things. It's been tabled as taboo. When young people want to talk about it to their parents, they're accused of, you know,
Being
engaging
bad
in
kids.
promiscuous acts.
Yeah.
There's this bad girl syndrome that we have going around, you know, where people judge you based on how you look and have all kinds of implications on your character because of these things. But we're trying to shift the paradigm a bit, because we realize that if you look at the hard facts, you know, by age 19, 32% of women would have given birth already.
Wow.
Of 19-year-olds, yes.
That's a
yes,
huge
yes.
percentage.
I know, and that's from the last Ghana Health and Demographic Survey, GDHS. So you realize that girls, adolescents, boys, all of it, all whatever you name
They're
it,
engaging
either
in
from 10 to 19 or 10 to 24 as young people are engaging in sexual activity. For 18-year-olds, you have about 49% already have had sex. And by 20, a whopping 75% of young people have already had sex. So the data is telling us that this is happening, and many young people start way earlier. You have 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, and so forth, because we're forgetting to teach them about their sexual reproductive health.
Just sort of, not to break your train of thought, but just sort of reminds me, even as far back as 1986, one of my seniors was actually expelled for having sex on campus.
Oh.
Yes, as a 13-year-old boy. Oh. Yes. So if that was happening then, I mean, right now, it's not. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Certainly, certainly. Okay. When I was in school to assist Foma, happened to get pregnant, and we're not talking from a place of judgment, obviously. We're just sharing our examples and things we've encountered in the past to prove the point that this is really happening and that parents need to talk about it. They need to be comfortable. So do teachers. They also need to be comfortable enough to talk about it. And even in the religious space.
That's true.
That conversation has to be
even
held.
in my school, when I was in SHS1, one of my mates in the dorm was pregnant. We never knew until she gave birth in school.
In school?
Yes, we never knew. All we knew was she has a stomachache. Next thing we knew,
baby has come.
And unfortunately, the baby didn't make it. But
I'm
like you're saying, those conversations were and are so taboo that the conversation couldn't even happen about what to even do being pregnant at that age and being in a secondary school and what could be done and it ended up having a sad ending, but it's important for us to have these conversations. I think that's the main point.
And one thing I must add also is that from the Ghana Health Service and the Ghana Education Service, their stance is abstinence. Right? Abstinence first, which is what we all would wish that our children and our young persons would do. However, like somebody would say, should in case therefore perhaps something happens unplanned, then certainly we need to arm them with information so that they make an informed decision and make the right choice. They protect themselves.
I as somebody who comes from a very strongly religious background, I think one of the things that I have noticed is that we create this world of, we say, okay, so abstinence is ideal, right? Unfortunately, with that positioning, mental positioning, what would happen is that if there should in case perhaps maybe situation happens, you will not have one of these with you.
Right.
And so there should in case perhaps maybe situation, you're going to expose yourself.
To many things. If it's
so
STD, it's pregnancy.
I don't know. I mean, it's a difficult one because like I said, I mean, you come from a place where abstinence is ideal. And like you said, the Ghana Health Service, this is what they are teaching and preaching at. That's first, abstinence first. But that also then says, don't carry any of these around with you.
Because it's promoting.
Because it's promoting this, which is your third option. Right? But if that's the case, if you're not carrying one of these, that's...
I know.
But that's not the pitch per se, which I do really truly appreciate your point. But the fact is, to be armed or to be forewarned is to be armed, right? Forearmed. So certainly, the fact that you have it with you does not mean that there's this idea. In fact, in our research before we launched the condoms, we found that people were uncomfortable buying condoms because they thought that the person at the counter, pharmacy, shell shop, girl shop, what have you, would think that they were going to do something. And sex is a part of life. So what if they were indeed going to do something?
By the way, too, the person who is selling the condom to you has done one in the morning
before
they came to work.
I was about to say,
they finished doing it before they came to work that morning. As you are coming to buy. They are not in any place of judgment.
Buying protection means you're a smart person.
Yes. So that's...
You care about your life and others as well.
So protection over pleasure, which is the reason why we dubbed it Ghana's most pleasurable condom. So it's not that you are leaving pleasure and then taking the protection that it provides, but this provides you both. And we want people to be safe. Really, yes, certainly.
What makes Ebony condoms different from others?
Well, like I said, dubbed Ghana's most pleasurable condoms. Ebony condoms, they are latex condoms. We made sure that we did a good market research survey to understand what features and attributes the consumer would really want. And it comes in several flavors. You're holding the strawberry flavor. And we're on TV, but if you opened it up, you would really smell the strawberry aroma.
Why not open it up?
Yeah, I'm just about to do that.
Okay,
Let's
all
open
right,
it up.
do it.
Okay.
And then I'll show you the right way to open a condom. Many people mistakenly use their teeth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Which is a
that
no-no.
one.
Kweku, don't tell me you've done that before.
Yeah, but I learned better because Ebony
glad you
condoms have
learned
come
better.
on set before and showed us how to open.
how to open.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
So here's the thing. So it comes with 3 in this
Yeah.
in a pack of
this
3.
pack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, there are 3 condoms in here, and it's from what I understand, it's very affordable
Yes,
to make
it
it easier
is.
for people to purchase.
Yes,
so
that
they
is
can
5
use it.
CDs.
5 CDs.
5
you get
CDs for a pack
3
of 3.
condoms.
Yes.
That's
5
a
CDs
steal.
cannot get you much in this day
That's
and
a
age,
steal.
but
I
it
know,
can
right?
get you safety
yeah,
Yes.
during
And
sex.
protection.
Yes, and
3
protection.
as well as pleasure.
condoms. Okay, so it's got 3, and so you have to tear
Yes.
one
Along
off
the
to use.
ridges.
That's the
So
rib.
it's perforated.
Yes,
Yeah.
it
So
is.
you can just tear along, and then you put
Yes.
your other 2 back.
Perfect. Koko, you're
In
doing
the-
this so well.
I would like to say that
I am
you know, I
so
have,
pleased.
I have 4 children, so I haven't used many of these.
Ah!
But
You use them at the right time.
so there it is.
Yes.
There's the condom. Okay.
So they're ridges.
So yes.
yes.
So you
So
just
you've got.
pull.
So you just pull. So you
Yeah.
just
with
Literally
one
pull
going the
along
other way.
the ridge.
That's
Yeah.
it.
very
But
simple.
you
You don't
see-
need to go.
But no, but you see, if you don't know that,
Yeah.
then you go and tear it along the other side, then you're struggling and it's not
It's
tearing.
not opening.
So
And
then you
you
bite it.
bite it, or you give up and don't use it at all.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
right. So no
So-
biting and no giving up. Just take a moment
The
to look
ridge.
at the ridge.
Yeah.
And then you pull one side from the other.
As she said,
The strawberry.
this smells so good.
C'est
Like
vrai?
straw.
It's true?
C'est vrai. I'm no quality.
Oyampa.
It actually smells really good. And look, it's Valentine's Day. It's Red Day, and look, she
It's
bought the
a
right one.
red-
It's
It's
red.
a red one.
Aww. Okay, now apparently,
Yeah.
you're supposed to
Hold the tip.
Hold the
pinch
tip.
the tip of it.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Okay. So you're supposed to, and then you're supposed to unroll. Now
You
I mean,
roll
there's-
it over
Yeah.
an erect penis.
Yeah. So if okay.
If it's not erect, don't.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you
You're going to
roll it down,
create
down,
problems
down,
for
down, down
yourself.
to the base
yes,
of it.
to the base. So along the shaft
Along
of
the
the
shaft,
penis
okay.
to the base. But you don't make it so tight. There has to be that pocket
Yeah.
at the tip for the seminal fluid.
to go in.
Yes.
That's where the
after the
protection
deed.
comes in.
Right.
Then you roll it off. I mean, you would know how to take it off and all that.
Well, everybody should.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have a dummy here to.
Yes,
you know,
yes. Next time I'll
demonstrate,
bring
but-
my dummy.
Okay, but it does smell really good.
The way you enjoy the thing.
It smells really nice, like the strawberry aroma.
Yeah.
It smells
yeah,
really nice.
Yeah.
See,
Well,
so
I
was-
Koku can attest.
So
I
no,
know.
So,
I was
mean,
gonna.
I like the fact that she's enjoying it, obviously, because
Yeah.
then it actually means it's for real.
Yes,
you know,
it is. It is.
And that sometimes the experiences can be varied, you know, and people are not so sure whether I don't really like it, blah blah blah. But you know, when the smell is good, hey, that's a good
Generally,
start.
it spices up things in the bedroom quite a bit. So
Yeah, I'm
yes,
sure.
Yes,
Gives a nice
So,
aroma.
Right.
And it has the
certainly-
expiry date here
It
as well.
does.
2025.
Yes. So
December,
condoms
so-
do have an expiration date. It's
Yeah,
also
because it's latex, right?
It is latex, yes, and its shelf life has it's a guaranteed amount of time that you will get its full efficacy. So
Okay.
also many people don't tend to look at expiration dates
Yeah.
on things that are non-consumable,
Yeah.
such as a condom,
That's
but
true.
you still should.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And they're just right behind
Are
it.
you? Do you have any plans of doing non-latex anytime soon?
For now, what we have is latex.
Yeah.
Yes, condoms. Many condoms are made of latex. However, there are people who have a high sensitivity and or some level of allergic reaction to latex condoms or to latex
Yeah,
in
to
general.
latex, yeah.
And then those people, we are happy to offer other forms of family planning or contraception.
Okay.
Yeah, so it fits their needs.
Where can people buy an ebony condom?
Ebony condoms, you can find it nationwide at all almost all pharmaceutical retail outlets. We have several pharmaceutical wholesalers that we work with who distribute nationwide. Also at your Shell, Goyle filling station, any filling station shop should also have it. We've made sure that we've stocked Ebony condoms, near and far, far and wide
I have a friend
for
who
people's
took
convenience.
a trip to Upper East recently, and he was like, Ebony condoms are everywhere. Like he told me,
Yeah,
even there,
literally
yeah,
everywhere.
it was like they're
Even there too,
everywhere.
yes.
And speaking of that, for our patrons who are going to be traveling on the Heritage Caravan,
Yeah.
Yes.
you are part of that this
We
year.
are part of
Talk
it.
to
I'm
us
very
about
excited
that.
about that. So we'll be with you all the way, all across all the stops, from the beginning to the end. And we'll be sharing the word. We'll be supporting those who are on this year's Heritage Caravan trip, and we'll be with them for protection and safety.
Nice.
And we'll enjoy ourselves too.
Yes.
Yes, and see all the sights
That's important.
Ghana has to offer.
Yeah.
Well,
It's good that you're sponsoring because, I mean, I do have it on authority that there's a fair bit of excitement that happens on the Heritage Caravan.
Is
So
there?
you might as well be carrying a lot of
people
condoms.
professing love and things.
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah,
Proposals. All right. Well,
Oh, no, we've had marriages.
and marriages.
Yeah,
people have ended up
I'm
getting
happy
married.
to
People
hear
ended up
this.
getting
Oh,
married on
lovely.
Caravan, yeah.
Oh,
So-
look
I'm
at
just gonna
Citi
choose some-
FM.
Yeah, I know, right?
Fulfilling everybody's needs.
I'm going to choose some ebony chocolate right now.
Yeah. All right, Kokui, go ahead.
Hey.
I'm loving Kokui today. She's adventurous. She's
Yeah.
open. She'll
Yeah,
try
I
it
know,
all
right?
out.
She's really
yes,
getting
she's
into it.
really,
Yeah.
really.
It means,
yeah.
it means the end of the day will be a good one.
Me no care.
No, yeah. I ain't say none.
Mingpe chocolate.
I didn't say none. But you know, this is a good aphrodisiac, right? It's setting the mood. Setting the mood. Debbie,
Made in Ghana chocolate.
thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you very
much.
much.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much, Debbie.
Thank you, Kokui.